Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. It's fall, folks. It is Monday, the 23rd of September, and I hope you had an incredible weekend. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to first responders, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the show today on all the 5 different social media outlets. We got a great show lined up for you. We got a great week. It's showtime. Let's go to work. Oh, yeah. How you guys all doing, everybody? Hope you had a great week. We are here today for a little fun, unfiltered fun on the fall, my favorite time of year. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get right to Chica, our good sponsors from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Guys, take a patio sets on sale, lowest price of the season. Buy the stuff now so you're ready to have it all ready by spring of next year, folks. They also have licensed and insured handymen at all your neighborhood Ace Hardware stores. Take advantage of the auto key programming at all their stores. They program car cut keys up to 50% less dealership. Visit your helpful hub to speak to a certified team member. They also have U-Haul rentals at all of the stores. They have a large fleet of trucks. Best prices in town, 3 ways to make a reservation. Call the store, walk in, visit the U-Haul desk, or go to uhaul.com. Choose one of your Ace stores at your location and make a reservation. They are here for all your moving needs, personal business, and small loads. We have you covered. That's our friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. And let's not forget real estate at its finest. My good friend Mary Grievous. Buying or selling in the Chicagoland area, the perfect real estate professional. Whether you're putting your home on the market or looking for your dream home, give her a call today. Mary's available to assist buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, expired listings. Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Go to mgrievous@starkre.com or give her a call at 630-688-1725. That's all your information there, folks. And if we're going to go to Mary Grievous and real estate, then we also have to go to the Chicago Music Cruise 2025. We're getting excited. Less than 6 months away, you can join Ocean on the Ocean with a lot of great things happening. March 22nd to March 30th, 2025, Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Seas. Ladies and gentlemen, this is during spring break, so it's 8 days of fun in the sun. Fort Lauderdale, Aruba, Carousel, and Coco Key, Bahamas. And the entertainment will knock you out if you don't know about it yet. We got it, folks. It's going to be great. Wendy Thompson in her tribute to Britney Spears and Marilyn Monroe. Mark Odette and Yacht Rock. Let's not forget Hillbilly Rock Stars, the #1 country band in the city of Chicago. The Jersey Girls will be joining us, all 3. Mojo's Jukebox, my rock band, along with Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band. And, of course, the #1 boys, Seventh Heaven. That's right, folks. So go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com and put in Tony Ocean, or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725 NTD Vacations and tell them, hey, I want to cruise with Ocean on the Ocean in 2025. A lot of good stuff here, folks. Boy, I had an incredible weekend with so much good stuff happening. We're going to talk about a lot of things today, and actually this whole week, which I'm excited because that's what it's about, right? So let's get to some information if we can here. I want to thank everybody that showed up at Chicago Prime on Friday, seeing my good buddy Bobby Ferrari from Best Seats. If you're looking for great tickets, he's the guy for you, folks. That's right. Also, my good friend Yolanda and Lee Stevens, another great singer, stopped by on Friday. to belt out some great songs. So it was great seeing my friend Lee Stevens. Now, Saturday, folks, Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band made their debut at the Hard Rock Casino in Gary, Indiana. It was a lot of fun. First, I want to thank everybody that showed up. First, Mike and Mike, the booker and the stage manager and the sound company. It was just perfect. Security, top-notch place for sure. It was great, and the band was over the top. It was a beautiful casino if you've never been there before. You play right by the bar on a stage. When you first get there, there's all tables in front of the stage, so people are eating. And it gets closer to showtime, which we went on at 9 o'clock. They remove all the tables and turn it into a dance floor. So it was fun. I want to thank my buddy Jeff Hunt from Seventh Heaven for showing up, giving us a little support. My friend Don and Marion, thank you. And my good friend Jill from Indiana coming out with a bunch of her girlfriends. So they had a great time. I hope they did. And the band was out of sight. So I just want to thank again Tony Toto, Danny Ramundi, Jerry Jams, the Professor Daryl Armanstad, and our good friend, the diva herself, Sonia Hicks. Regina Karma was supposed to be on that gig, but she wasn't feeling too well. So hope she's feeling better now. But Sonia came in and knocked out of the park, as she always does. It was a great event, and it was a lot of fun, and we hope to be back at that Hard Rock Casino. We played 9 to 11. In Indiana, you're allowed to smoke. You're allowed to drink while you're performing. We didn't. My cigar we had in the casino part, but it was very, very cool. It was beautiful. Actually, also in the other room where we were performing on the other, there's 3 stages at the Hard Rock. The one we were on by the bar. There's another one. Priscilla Presley was there doing one of her questions and answers, and then they had the main stage, which was the national act. I don't know who was playing, but it was a lot of fun over there. So hope to be back there, and a special shout out to my good friend from Seventh Heaven and Panini's Restaurants, of course, Lenny Rago, because Lenny made the call. He took a shot by bringing us in there, and he didn't have to. So Lenny, if you're listening, thank you for your friendship and making that call for us. So I'm glad you guys all had time. Then Sunday, we kicked off at Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy. Sold out show over there. A lot of fun, seeing a lot of parties, a lot of birthdays. My friend Nina, of course, was there. And I want to thank Albert, Johnny Maggio, of course, Rich and Ron Onesti, and, of course, the Professor Daryl Armanstad. So Sunday, it was fantastic. Also, Twisted Tuesday is tomorrow with Carol Brandolino, and she spends Saturday in Grand Rapids at the Tucker Carlson live event. I guess she was like third row. So tomorrow she's going to be on talking about her event over there, getting to see Tucker Carlson live, and Don Bongino and a lot of other speakers were there. So I'm sure Carol's got some great stories for us tomorrow on Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. So very good stuff, as it was a lot of fun. A couple other things, folks. Christmas, all the holidays come so fast, if you noticed. I mean, the stores right after, like in July or mid-August, they had the Halloween stuff up. And, it comes so fast. I wish it would slow down, because it was, when, you don't even have time to enjoy the holidays anymore. Marty Malarkey from McCormick Place. Kathy, how you doing from Arizona? Joanne, Anthony Napolitano from our gang. What's up? Danny, birthday boy, Ramundi. Happy birthday to my buddy Danny. Great job. Kathy Ippolito from Chicago. Michelle, it was great seeing you and your family there, of course, on Sunday. And great seeing Jackie Gale, of course, and Bonnie on her birthday. So it was great seeing my friend Michelle there. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting. Buddy, nice to see you. Jill, again, I'm glad you had a great time. There's Dave Antonelli. What's up, buddy? Nina, thank you. Ryan Lewis, Daryl, great job, buddy, the last couple days. So we have a lot of good stuff. Mary, how you doing? Need to come out. Mary Margaret, I hope to see you too. Jack Gale, great seeing you. Tony O, buddy, I'm sorry you lost your dog, buddy. That's got to suck, losing a pet. Tony Orlando, a great DJ. Make sure you check him out. Are you ready for, in the New York area, the Rockefeller Center Xmas tree? The Christmas tree will be there November 16th. If you ever got a chance to get down to New York and see that Christmas tree there at Rockefeller Center, it is a beautiful sight. Christmas in New York, with all the stores, but not like when we were growing up. Remember, we go down on Lakeshore Drive over there, and all the great stores were all dressed up, and all the great, the mechanical stuff in the windows. It just felt like Christmas. So a lot of good stuff there, too. Great news for you New York Giants fans. We actually won on Sunday, but another great news, Eli Manning, the GOAT, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time with the New York Giants, finally will be in now put into the Football Hall of Fame in 2025. He was nominated for the class. So congratulations, Eli Manning. Also, Batman. If you're Batman fans, whether you're a fan of Adam West, which was my favorite, of course, in the 60s, and then, of course, with Michael Keaton, I thought he did a great job. Christian Bale did a great job. I didn't care for the Val Kilmer or George Clooney, but I loved the Adam West. And for the first time, if you ever went to the Hollywood, the Hall of Fame, which is very cool, on the sidewalks there, they have everybody's handprint. Batman is the very first and only superhero that has his own star right next to Adam West. So that's pretty cool if you ever go down to the Chinese theater over there and see all the celebrities' hands. Pretty cool to check that out, folks. You know what Amazon's doing? Since everything is so expensive and people buying homes, they got a startup kit. You can get these mobile homes. Did you see these things? It's $19,000. It's a $5,000 startup. And then they send you this big giant home for $19,000, and you can set it up wherever it is. But it's pretty cool. They did a little promo on it, and I was watching a little video on it. Pretty interesting stuff. A lot of people are going that route. You got to worry about not affording a regular house. So people are doing that more and more and more. Interesting stuff. We are watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Let's get right to another sponsor. How about our good friends from Deutz Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in the Chicagoland area for the last 100 years. That's Deutz Power Center. My good buddy, that's right. He's not there yet? Okay, there he is. There's Deutz Power Center, Great Lakes servicing the construction diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Call them, 224-276-6550. Support. Also, my good buddy, Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. If you're looking for a lawyer, Roy is the guy. A statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. Give Roy a call at 708-275-4264. I'll see Roy this Friday for his birthday bash at Chicago Prime. My good friend, Roy McCampbell. Give him a call. Tell him Tony O sent you. And, of course, let's not forget my wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again if you shop with Laura Ocean Solutions. Very, very good. And let's not forget our good buddy, Jack Vena Landscaping, folks. That's right. He is the man, Jack Vena. That's right, folks. They offer monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, spring and fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They offer plant design service, installation. They also do fall gutter cleanup. Very popular right now. They've been servicing the North Shore for over 44 years. Call Tommy at 847-432-5266 and tell him Tony O sent you, folks, on Ocean's Pit. It's Monday. We're ready to go. We're ready to have fun. A lot of good stuff happening. What a busy week. This Wednesday, we will be at Rosario's in Roselle, outside patio. A couple of those left before it gets a little chilly, folks. We'll be with Tony Toto. That's a 7 o'clock hit. Thursday, 26th of September, we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with my buddy Jerry Jams. And Saturday, returning to Greg Taverna on Division. Another great patio, voted the number one patio in the suburbs of Chicago 3 years in a row. That's with me and Double T. That's an 8 o'clock hit. So it's another busy week of stuff that we're doing, and good. Kathy, how you doing? Mel, I hope you're great news, Mel, on your report from the doc. So that's good. There's the general. How you doing, my friend? All right, so let's talk about some more stuff if we can. I want to wish, first of all, 9-year wedding anniversary to a very good friend, Rick Lindy, and his wife, Karen. Rick Lindy, of course, of the Wild Ones, a great entertainer in Chicagoland area, celebrating 9 years of marriage. Congratulations to my good friend, Rick Lindy, folks. Today, or yesterday, was the first day of fall. Leaves coming, everything's changing. It's going to be fun. I love fall. It's my favorite time of the year. Also, Saturday was September 21st, the night of September. Earth, Wind, and Fire Day was Saturday. We did a bunch of Earth, Wind, and Fire songs at the Hard Rock Casino this past Saturday in Gary, Indiana. Very, very, very cool. The Yankees clinched the playoffs. That's right, in the American League. Beating the Mariners 2-1 to clinch it. So now the Yankees will be in the playoffs. Fingers crossed to see how well they do, and hopefully they'll make it to the World Series and then win this year, as long as Houston doesn't cheat if they make it. Also, a friend of mine, Frank Nino's mom has passed away. So Frank, our prayers go out to the Nino family on losing his mom, ladies and gentlemen. All right, interesting. All the years you used to go, I don't know where you guys go grocery shopping, whether it's, we go to Jewel, we go to Walmart, we go to Aldi, we try them all, Costco. We switch it around all the time here in the Ocean Fink Carrera home here. But remember all the years you would have to go to Aldi and take the quarter and put it in and get a cart. Well, on Instagram, they showed it was a key, a regular house key. A regular house key, or it could have been a locker key, but it was gold, regular key. And they show that you can put that in and you can get your cart. Instagram. Wow, all these years, you never knew that all those quarters that you spend, you can get away with those keys, putting it in there and getting your cart. Now, I don't know how many people are actually going to do that, but it was all over Instagram, so I had to see it. I have not checked it out myself, but it's interesting seeing that. Interesting. Absolutely. All right, folks. How about this? September 21st, 1970. Going back. You know what debuted? On NBC, of course, Monday Night Football. Howard Cosell, Keith Jackson, and Don Meredith. Andy Don Meredith. Great seeing that. It was the Browns and the Jets was the first game on September 21st, 1970. And the Browns beat the Jets 31-21. Howard Cosell, man, and then after that, Keith Jackson left a year later and they bought in Frank Gifford. But Howard Cosell. He was one of my favorites. I don't know if you liked Howard Cosell, but they also made a movie called Monday Night Football. I think it was Monday Night Madness, whatever. John Tarantino played Howard Cosell. He did a great job of that, showing the back scenes of everything that was going on during Monday Night Football with Howard Cosell. You got to love him. Howard Cosell made Muhammad Ali like Muhammad Ali made Howard Cosell. Down goes Frazier. You got to love the great Howard Cosell. Monday Night Football is still huge. Chicago Bears fans, again, disappointed. Horrible. The Bears, I think they're done. They've won. Now they're what, 2-2? They've won one and they lost two. So no, I'm sorry. Horrible. And there was a lot of Bears fans that are upset. You know, I'm not a Bears fan. The media hyped up Caleb Williams like he was the greatest, thing since Patrick Mahomes. So sorry for you Bears fans. I don't think it's going to get any better. Frazier is my maiden name. Okay, there you go, Mary. Well, very good. Great accent, just brought back a flood of memories, right? Howard Cosell. He was one of my favorites. Anyway, yeah, so I'm sorry for all you Bears fans. Again, it was another close game, but still, they lost. And that's all there is to it, folks. It's just the way it is. I also want to thank our guest on Friday, if you didn't get a chance to see Pamela Curran Smith, who's running for 12th District Cook County Judge. She was on, and of course, the Chicago legend, Sam Aramonte. And we talked about the Gacy trial because he was Gacy's lawyer when he first got arrested. It was an interesting show, so if you get a chance, go back and watch it. It was Friday's show, and it was just great. Two great guys. That's right. Caleb threw from almost 400 yards. Turnovers, it doesn't make a difference. They still lost, and it is what it is. Could you imagine being a box holder? I'd be very pissed off if I was a box holder right now, thinking that the Bears are going to the Super Bowl. They're going to do it this year. Yeah. Okay. Maybe they can turn their season around. I don't know. It's just not in the books. In my opinion, doesn't mean much, but this is what I'm thinking. Anyway, Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Let's see what we can do. First, my friend Debbie is watching. I'm sorry. I think you lost your other dog as well. You lost Bello in January, and you lost Zoe on the 20th of September, if I got this right. So I'm so sorry. When anybody loses a pet, they are a family member, which is very, very important. And again, prayers and horrible stuff. Let's get to some more news here. Justin Fields is 3-0. See what happens when you leave Chicago, folks. Chicago fans got to be committing suicide right now. Justin Fields is 3-0. A win, 3 wins with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's got an offensive line, but unbelievable. Yes. What a horrible investment. And that's right. The Chicago White Sox lost 120 garbage. Needs to go. I think they're in the record for losing. I think Tuesday's the game, if I'm correct. If they lose that game, they're the most lost in all of Major League Baseball, the Chicago White Sox. Sad for Chicago all around, everybody. Kim Peterson-LaFew, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Go see Kim in Session, her great band. Congress reaches funding deal. Hear about this? Drops bid to require proof of citizenship when registering to vote. Congressional leaders have a deal on a short-term spending bill that would fund federal agencies for about 3 months. What is wrong with this Congress? Why are they trying to change the Constitution? We're doomed. Treason. These are some comments that were made after the post on Instagram. I don't know, folks. Just doesn't look good to me. It just doesn't look good what's happening right now, and I hope change will come soon. That's right, Jerry, since the 62 New York Mets. How about this? If you guys are out there joggers, running for 5 days a week can reduce cellular aging by 9 years. I see a lot of people jogging. I tried. I can't do it. I don't mind walking, but jogging. But if you can do it 5 days a week, it will definitely change your aging for about 9 years. I mean, that's going to be very, very cool for the people that are into the healthy stuff. It's panic time. Takeaways. O-line takeaways from the Bears versus the Colts. Again, just a horrible thing. How about some news? Now, whether you believe this or not, I mean, I've heard of a lot of crazy things happening, but this could be a remarkable story if it's true. If it's true. A woman, blind since the age of 11 years old, regained her sight after hitting her head on a coffee table. Have you seen this on Instagram, folks? A woman that blind since she was 11 regained her sight after accidentally hitting her head on a coffee table. This unexpected event led to a remarkable recovery of her vision. Blind since she was 11 years old. She accidentally hits her head on a coffee table and her sight is back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ronnie B. Elvis, look forward to seeing you Sunday, baby. A little Three Oaks last fishing up there, so it's good. I went fishing this morning, folks. Zilch, nothing. Went to Bussy Woods. Went to Alexian Brothers behind there. There's a pond. Caught nothing. So, but I'm going to try it again. We're doing some night fishing tonight. At about 5 o'clock, we're going over by Turner Park, and then we're going to go again by my buddy Carlos Subdivision, where we caught all those bass late at night. So very good. Lisa Reed, a woman from Duxton, New Zealand, regained some of her sight after hitting her head on a coffee table. Thank you, Jams. Lisa Reed from New Zealand, hitting her head. So what's the moral of this story? Blind people hit your head and see what happens? I don't know. But this is something that is remarkable. It's remarkable. Remarkable. Very, very cool. Okay, how about this, folks? New drink cuts blood alcohol levels in half in 30 minutes for rapid hangover relief. Would you try it? Let us know if you have tried anything to prevent a hangover. A company called Safety Shot has developed a drink that claims to reduce blood alcohol levels by 50% in just half an hour. Marketed as a solution for quick recovery after alcohol consumption, the drink aims to help people sober up faster, raising interest in both health and safety sectors. This could also probably help the DUI when you're driving. I don't know if this is going to work, if it's out there. But you know, folks, about a hangover, some people, look, I've had hangovers in my day, but I'm going to tell you something. If you drink, let's say you're a Jack Daniels drinker, like I was, and you drank it straight on the rocks, you will get hangovers eventually. But it's the mix that you drink your drink with usually is what ends up giving you the alcohol, giving you the hangover. Like if you have a cranberry juice and vodka or orange juice and vodka or rum and Coke, it's the sugar in the mix that gives you those headaches and hangovers. If you're going to drink anything, clear is better than darker, but try to drink it on the rocks, sip it, or with water. Best way to do it, you'll be fine. Albert, Bear Organization has to stop fooling with their fans by using rookies. It's not cutting the mustard. You're right, Albert. Sandra, I hope you're doing well. Sugar and alcohol is the devil. Carol Brandolino is watching, folks. And Carol will be with us tomorrow for Twisted Tuesday. I can't wait to hear some stories about her with Tucker Carlson over there at the live event in Grand Rapids. So she'll be telling us some stories tomorrow about that. You should drink screwdrivers after the last time of being sick years ago. Never drank again. Well, like I said, I don't think you don't have to stop drinking. Get rid of the orange juice. Drink vodka with water. Or put some iced tea in there, something that doesn't have sugar in it, and you'll be able to drink. Or drink out of a coffee cup. There you go, Boyd. What a great idea. Everybody, you think you're drinking coffee. I don't drink coffee. So there you go. Yeah, there you go, folks. Interesting stuff. Have you seen Air Jordans? The money that Michael Jordan made on those or Air Jordan gym shoes, every kid, they all wanted. I never cared for it, Michael, or I never had a pair of Air Jordans or don't even want a pair, never had interest in getting a pair. But the kids, it was huge. People are still spending millions to buy old Air Jordans and just keeping them on display for collection. The brand new one is about to come out. Here it is, the Darth Vader Air Jordan 4. Did you see this? This is going to be big, probably on a lot of people's Christmas gifts this year. Wow. And this guy hasn't played in how long? It's amazing. Jimmy's Place loves you. We love to listen to you. Well, Teddy, thank you so much, buddy. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Jimmy Place is the best. And Teddy Koloff's a great hair salon. Make sure you go out there and get all the big stars go over there and get their hair done. That's when I got to see Priscilla Presley there twice. Teddy puts that thing together every time she's in town. It's autographs. You go over there and sign. People have done it already. But thank you, Teddy, for doing that. And I hope I got to get Teddy on the show. I mean, he's a legend. We got to get him on the show and talk about Teddy Koloff's. They're very cool, buddy. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Monday through Friday at noon. All right, what do we got here? Switzerland, again, for the fourth year in a row, has been named the best country in the world by U.S. News and World Report, making this third consecutive win. and 7th overall. The ranking considers factors like cost, safety, political stability, quality of life. While Switzerland is known for its chocolate, cheese, and beautiful mountains, it also has high cost of living. The country ranks 2nd for business, 3rd for quality of life, showing its strong appeal despite not topping any specific categories. Would love, Teddy will make that happen, brother. Chris Baccaro is watching, buddy, from Rosario's in Roselle. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, we'll be there this Wednesday with Double T, Tony Toto. Call for reservations outside patio. That's this Wednesday at Rosario's in Roselle. Teddy, I will reach out to Jimmy, and let's make it happen, my brother. Absolutely. So, move to Switzerland. I always wanted to go there. It looks so beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Vaping. How many people are vaping? Kids are doing it like crazy. I see adults doing it. It's bad for you, folks. You think smoking's bad. You think cigar smoking's bad. Vaping is horrible. How about this woman? Ohio woman has 2 liters of black and bloody vape juice removed from her lungs after partner finds her unconscious. An Ohio woman says her vaping habit landed her in a medically induced coma after doctors had to suction 2 liters of black and bloody fluid from her damaged lungs. 2 liters of this shit out of her body, ladies and gentlemen. So please keep away from those. Keep away from the vapes. Well, like we were talking about, Caleb Williams losing effects. Sunday, Bears rookie quarterback Caleb Williams set the franchise record by passing yards in a single game by rookie quarterback. 363, passing Mitchell Trubisky, who threw 314 yards on December 16th, 2017. So they lost, but his passing record, it is what it is. Turnovers and all that stuff that's happening. Special teams, defense. Here's what I don't understand. It's the same thing that happens every year with the Bears, right? They spend money on defense. They always have a pretty good defense, right? But they never spend money on the protection of the quarterback. I never understood that. All those scouts and managers or whatever you call them, don't they say, hey, there's something wrong here? Every year. They're good. Oh, this is the guy. It's Mitch. It's Justin. It's the guy. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. Spend some money and protect the quarterback. That's the game. Protect the quarterback. I mean, even kindergarten people, kids know what's the deal to protect the quarterback. It just doesn't make any sense to me, and they're a laughing stock. Vaccines. You know how I feel about vaccines, especially the joke in 2020 with the COVID vaccine, which is a joke, and we all know that. New cancer vaccine. Now, if this is real, and if this works, that would be amazing. Got to have a good defense so they don't get creamed every time people won't come up. Oh, they have. You're right, Boyd. They do have a good defense. They always have a good defense. You're absolutely right. And they're special teams. But you got to do some offensive line. You got to. So anyway, new cancer vaccine that let's see, make sure I'm reading this right. New cancer vaccine that trains body's immune system to destroy cancer cells showing promising results. A novel cancer vaccine developed by Moderna Pharmaceutical, encouraging results in early trials, offering new hope to cancer treatment. Utilizing the mRNA technology similar to COVID-19 vaccines, the vaccine aims to train the immune system to target and destroy cancer cells. Now, wouldn't that be something if they come up with something like that? But not overnight. Not overnight. Did you hear about the airplane that crashed with the 8 doctors that had cure for vaccine going to Brazil? I did not hear that. Wow. How did that happen? That's suspicious. That suspicious is right. Every time somebody tried to do something good, they put a stop to them. Janet Jackson of the famous Jackson 5. Big singer-songwriter back in the 80s and the 90s, 2000s. I think she's still popular. I don't know too many Janet Jackson songs. I know her brother Tito passed away this past weekend. And, of course, we know her famous brother Michael Jackson. According to Fox 32 News, Janet Jackson reportedly not walking back on comments about Kamala Harris not being black. So there you go. Interesting. I know it's not politics, but Janet Jackson coming out. Breaking news, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni says from now on, if you enter Italy illegally, you will be immediately deported. See? Very simple. You come into this country the right way, the way my mom and dad did, the way your mom and dad did, the way your grandparents did. You come in, you do it right. You can't get to Italy without doing the right paperwork, or they're kicking you right out. Absolutely. What do we got here, Jerry? 8 doctors were among the 62 people killed in a plane crash in Brazil, August 9th. Oh, my God. I never heard about that, but thank you for that. Horrible, horrible. You never know. It just so happens that all 8 of those were all doctors on that plane. That's suspicious. That should be on the top of every newspaper. Big investigation on that. Marion, it was great seeing you and Don at the beautiful Hard Rock Casino this past weekend. I appreciate you coming out and showing us support. Karen, I hope you're doing happy Monday to you too. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things, folks. Let's talk about some other stuff if we can today. Armando Supermarkets, buy local, shop local, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. And Mike and Gigi, Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair for all your collision auto repair needs. Go to crashchampions.com and they will take care of you. Absolutely. Oh my God, so horrible, Belch. Yeah, it's just horrible. Also, they lost another great NFL running back. For the Miami Dolphins, passing away. Eugene Mercury Morris has passed away. What a fast running back he was back in the day. All right, so look at this, folks. Anybody want to go to the White Sox game? Tuesday night tickets are like $2. Might witness history when they lose 121 for the season. We were just talking about that. Tickets are $2. I didn't know that. My New York Giants won, beating the Cleveland Browns 21-15. They definitely needed that win. Absolutely on that, folks. All right. Okay, get over that. Now, P. Diddy arrested. Suicide watch. In a penitentiary, the hardest one you can go to, denied bail twice. Now, there's a comedian actor named D.J. Hudley, or Hughley. He came out on social media, on the golden era of hip-hop social media outlet, and said, and it makes so much sense here, D.J. Hudley, Hughley, calls out everyone coming forward about Diddy now. Now they're all coming forward about P. Diddy. If you are telling a story about something you knew and didn't do anything about it, you are not a witness, you are an accomplice. You are an accomplice. Same with all the people with R. Kelly. You knew things, you seen things, you didn't do anything about it. Shame on you. For shame on you. This man is going to go down, but I'm hoping that he rats people out. I hope he gives a list of these people. Unfortunately, we're never going to hear it. He's on suicide watch. I guarantee you there's going to be an Epstein. He hanged himself or killed himself. He's got too much dirt on politicians and Hollywood celebrities and everybody else that even if he rat everybody out, he'll never make it out of that jail ever again. He will never see it. And Epstein too, which I'm sure they're all in cahoots. And there's some top political guys on that list, I guarantee you. Guarantee you. And a lot of Hollywood. Scares the shit out of people when Epstein got arrested. It scared the shit out of people when his assistant got arrested and had the book of everybody's names and had videos and all that. Wait to see what happens if P. Diddy actually survives. Unbelievable on this crazy world that we're living in. If you knew something about it and didn't say anything, you are an accomplice. Case closed. Case closed. All right, we're trying to get some more stories here. If you want a successful relationship, find someone who likes the same thermostat setting as you do. Very, very important. Me and my wife like it cold. We have the fan on. We have the ceiling fan on. We have the air conditioning on. All the time. We want the noise. We want the cold. But if you're a partner that doesn't like that and wants to be in the heat in bed, we even got the bed where you can turn the mattress cold and she can keep hers hot if she wanted to. But if they have to have they both want both thermostat. If it's perfect, you're going to sleep and you're going to get along very well. It's that simple, folks. Something small like that really makes a difference. All right, here's something weird, disgusting and weird at the same time. This is from unbelievablefacts.com. In Memphis, Tennessee, Dyer's Burgers use cooking grease that's over 100 years old. The restaurant, founded in 1912, strains and reuses the grease daily, adding fresh grease as needed. The tradition gives the burgers a unique flavor. Now, the question is, obviously it's been successful and is still successful in Memphis, Tennessee. What would you do if you're eating a burger here in Illinois or Chicago and found out that grease is 100 years old and they just add some more if it needed? Wow. 100 years old grease. I love this love this quote. Losing respect for someone is a weird experience. You don't hate them, but you don't feel the need to speak to them or even think about them the same way anymore. It's not anger. It's just being completely done. And you realize there's no desire to go back to how things were. So losing respect is probably the worst thing that anybody can happen to somebody. When your character is tainted, that's it. I don't care how much money. I don't care what you did in the past. When your character is bad, your character is tainted, the heart's not there, man. Losing respect for someone is weird. You don't hate them. You just don't want nothing to do with it anymore. Sometimes it's time to just call it quits. Okay, here we go, folks. More stuff they're finding about nature. We talked about this before on the show a couple times. All the Native American medicines that they use through the years to help health and aches and pains and stuff like that. Look at this one here. Australian research has demonstrated that venom from a honeybee, particularly this component, effectively targets and destroys aggressive breast cancer cells, including triple-negative breast cancer. The study found that Melillion rapidly disturbs cancer cells' membranes and signaling pathways critical for tumor growth while sparing normal cells. Honeybee venom is also known to enhance the effectiveness of conventional drugs. Wow. Could it be something that easy? All these things in science, but if this was true, they don't want you to know that stuff. They don't want you to get these Native American remedies. to cure you or help you or heal you. It would put Big Pharma out of business. Interesting, this stuff that's been around for years. Harrison Buckner beats Travis Kelce in merchandise sales after defending Christianity. Good for you, Harrison. God bless you. Talk about God, keep God in the world. We need that, folks. We need that. It's very, very important. Today is National School Picture Day. Go back to your high school picture. Oh, horrible. Those pictures of me in grade school and high school are horrible. I don't know how many people actually like your high school picture, right? Dennis from Lake Geneva, brother, I hope you're doing well. And we need to talk about getting back into that Lake Geneva concert in the park with new people in charge. I heard you talk to them. So let's talk, my brother Dennis. Anyway, yeah, high school. Who, right? High school pictures, grade school pictures. Ryan Roth, the man accused of the parent assassination attempt against Donald Trump at a golf course, allegedly left behind a note saying they intended to kill the former president. Suspect in apparent Trump assassination attempt allegedly wrote a note for plans on how to do it, and he left the note. Interesting. All this stuff comes out. Okay, this is interesting, folks. 5 tricks that will make you dangerous. Are you ready for this? 5 tricks that will make you dangerous, and you're hearing it here on Ocean's Pit. Number 5, if you want to know if someone is looking at you, yawn. The person will likely yawn too. I never thought about that. You see somebody looking at you, yawn, and see if they yawn too. Number 4, talking to yourself regularly reduces stress and enhances creativity. I talk to myself all the time. Problem is, I answer myself too. Number 3, if you want someone to agree with you while you're talking, nod. Number 2, if you want someone to tell the truth, make them laugh first. If you want someone to tell you the truth, make them laugh first. And number 1, if someone looks away first when making eye contact, that means they find you attractive. So you see someone staring at you, you look back and they automatically turn away. That means they find you attractive. Wow, look at all these little tricks. Stuff I never knew. God bless. Interesting, right, folks? Let's get to another sponsor, our good friends from Airtight Windows. My good buddy Louis Pipes. That's right. If you're looking for new windows and you want it done right, do it right with Airtight. For honesty, quality, dependability, do it right with Airtight. Servicing the Chicagoland area for over 35 years. Do it right with Airtight. Call Louis Pipes at 708-788-5000 and make sure you get those windows and sidings done. Perfect time to do it now before the winter. Save you a lot of money on your home, your heat. Get it done with Airtight Windows. It's a gorgeous day today. I hope you guys are having a great day. And crazy stuff that's going on in this crazy world, man. I mean, you can't even watch, excuse me, you can't even watch anything anymore. It's nuts. We got some other stuff to talk about? Yes, we do. Let's see. Let's get right here. Nearly half of Halloween shoppers plan to buy their items before October. Now, all the stores had Halloween stuff in September. After Labor Day, all the Halloween stuff. How many people actually sit and buy Halloween stuff before the actual holiday? According here, nearly half of Halloween shoppers, according to Fox 32 News. Interesting. I'm going to skip on some of this. How about a story about Patsy's in New York? Patsy's was an Italian restaurant that still is in New York that Frank Sinatra used to hang out at, one of his favorite Italian restaurants in New York. According to the New York Post, former Sinatra hangout Patsy's restaurant sued over alleged Armenian hate, $1 million in wage theft. Okay, so let's get a little bit more into the story here. A classic Manhattan restaurant once frequented by Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack is accused of a disturbing duet of hatred towards Armenians and over $100 billion in stolen wages. A pair of lawsuits filed this week in federal court claim the owners of Patsy's Italian restaurant allegedly told two meeting workers that all Albanians deserve a bullet, are gay and garbage. Now, this is the owner of the restaurant telling his employees this. And even said that the adults or young children our nation deserve to be. One explosive federal comment says, these disturbing comments have raised, who does that? This is the owner of a famous establishment like Patsy's. Everybody went there when they went to New York. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I hope these guys win that lawsuit. Those disturbing comments were raised when discussing the similarly named Pizzeria, which Patsy's restaurant long streaming trademark feud stretching back to 1999. Wow. That's hate. That's horrible hate. That's unacceptable in any business, any way whatsoever. Louis Pipes, how you doing, buddy? Hope you had fun. 2 years ago, yes, it wasn't last year. It was a year before, Dennis. It wasn't in 2020. We were there in 2022, not 2023. Correct, sir. So Louis Pipes, hope you're, I don't know if you're still on your cruise, but I hope you had a good time. The untold impact of long COVID. You're hearing about stuff like that, folks. I don't know. What's the damage in this stuff that's happening? You hear certain things about blood clogs, especially with athletes and things like that. Sometimes it might not get you right away. Long-term effect that it'll affect something in your body. I don't know. I'd like to get somebody that actually knows something about medical and get them on the show so they can talk about stuff like this. Actually, my doctor said he was willing to come on the show, so I'm going to reach out to him because I'd love to have him get on and talk about a lot of things that are going on right now. There you go. You're back from paradise. I hope you had a great anniversary. I hope you had a great trip there, Louis, my friend Louis Pipes. And we already mentioned airtight windows, so go back to my good buddy Airtight Windows. Lou, always a pleasure. Cabin pressure issued on Delta flight causes ear pain, bloody noses for passengers. Fox 32 knew Delta flight was focused to land due to cabin pressure issues causing passengers to experience pain, ear discomfort, and nosebleeds. Yeah, I can see where that happens. I know this happens to my ears all the time, but man, when they have to land to take care of this problem? Is air pollution the new tobacco? We're learning from lung cancer patients who never smoked. I know tons of people who never smoked and died of lung cancer. It's the pollution in the air. It's the pollution in the air that's destroying us, folks. How about this lady? Joan Githard, a Stanford PhD, became famous for extraordinary lottery success, winning the Texas lottery 4 times between 1993 and 2010. Her first big win in 1993 amounted to $5.4 million. Over the years, her winnings totaled an astonishing $20.4 million. What particularly intriguing is 2 of her winning tickets were purchased from the same small store in Bishop, Texas. Further fueling speculation that Githard had discovered the method to boost her odds, though she never publicly explained her strategy. So has she cracked the code to the lottery ticket? Obviously, 4 times, and 2 of the tickets were sold in her hometown. Wow. She doesn't have to work again, does she? Not at all. Not at all. Talking about politics just for a little bit here, Brian Dallison. Yesterday, nearly 60% of Teamsters are voting for former President Donald Trump. Today, 70% of steamfitters, Local 638, are voting for President Donald Trump. Also today is estimated 65 to 70% of UAW members are voting for Donald Trump. Hardworking Americans know President Trump has their back. It was always a talk about the Teamsters and certain unions always backing the Democratic parties. I don't know. There seem to be some changes. I know in New York they've changed. It's going to be interesting to see what happens at the election, which is less than 50 days away. I mean, New York had 80,000 people at the rally. It's a Democratic state. New Jersey had 90,000, a Democratic state. I know some of the unions in New York have switched from Joe Biden to President Trump, voting-wise. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting, folks. Now, this is something very important. Oklahoma officials just announced that they have removed, now listen to this, folks. Oklahoma officials just announced that they've removed 450,000 legible names from voter rolls, including 100,000 dead people and 15,000 duplicate registrations that somehow got pushed into the system. This is Oklahoma, folks, removing a total of 450,000 names from voter rolls. 100,000 were dead people. 15,000 duplicate registrations somehow got pushed into the system. That's just one state, Oklahoma. Will all the other states do that? They should. We have to stop looking at the opposition as an enemy. Well, yeah, you're right. They're not enemies. You're absolutely right. We have to figure things out is right, Boyd. Just some things need to be taken care of quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Quickly. It can't go on like this anymore. Remember, it's not the person you're voting for. It's not Joe Biden. It's not Harris. It's not Trump. It's the American way. It's the freedom. Do we lose our freedom of speech? Do we lose the freedom? Do we lose what used to be the greatest country in the world? That's what we're actually voting for. Stop thinking about the two people. One last quote. Kindness is not an act. It's a reflection of your soul, your character. That's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. And always remember, rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. And you know who said that quote? Morgan Freeman. Love that quote. And last but not least, according to Twitter, X, breaking news, supposedly now, don't take this as a quote, supposedly Diddy reportedly kept damaging footage of Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. What I'm trying to say right now, folks, I don't know who's on this footage of stuff that this gentleman, this piece of garbage, P. Diddy has. It's another person just like Epstein. Epstein, of course, we never found anything out. He killed himself, or they killed him, but you know he killed himself. His partner, that girl, Mac, whatever her name was, she had everything. She had videos. We haven't heard anything. Could this be? Could this get passed? I don't know. What secrets does P. Diddy have? It's going to be very, very, very scary to see. All right, folks, it is time for Monday, September 23rd, second day in the fall. We got some other big shows coming up. Next Monday on the 30th of September, we'll be at the Tap House Grill in Lamont for the beautiful Ruby Whiskers Dog Foundation, folks, and it's going to be great. We're excited. It's a week away. Entertaining for you guys, Frank Casetta, Felix Greco, Daryl Armenstad, the professor. I'll be the MC, Kim Peterson LeFew, Louis Pipes. Let's not forget Ron Starr. Let's not forget Ronnie B. Elvis. All entertaining that day for you guys. I'm the MC next Monday. $10 cover. The money goes to the dogs. There'll be even dogs for you to go out and adopt will be there. With a 50-50, split the pot. There'll be a lot of stuff going on, baskets and stuff. That's next Monday on the 30th. On the 25th of November, let's not forget St. Jude's, rocking St. Jude's. And this week, this Thursday or Friday, we're giving away another 2 free tickets. So you guys can join us at Rockin' St. Jude's at the Arcada Theater on November 25th. On the October 15th. October 5th, that's next Saturday. We'll be at Forget About It Vineyard and Winery. It's going to be fantastic in Galena, Illinois. Ocean's Rat Pack and special guest Vince Amore, birthday boy Vince Amore, as Tony Bennett. So that's going to be good. Forget About It, Vineyard and Winery. On the 13th of October, we'll be at the Royal Oaks Theater in Joliet, Illinois. And this Saturday, Hardcore Italians Columbus Day Bocce Tournament. I'm excited. We're playing the Oceanettes, Tony Toto, Joey Spins, yours truly, and Danny Mazzi from Armando Supermarkets. And we want to thank Ace Hardware for being our sponsor of Oceans F. Thank you, Raffaello and Jackie, who are in Mesa, Arizona right now, getting their new store ready. All right, birthdays for the 23rd of September. Tom Jones is 84 years old. David McCall, of course, from Man from U.N.C.L.E., celebrating a birthday. Sophia Loren, 89 years old. Eva Mendes, 40 years old. Arlo Guthrie, 77 years old. Robbie Benson, all the girls remember him, 68 years old. Our good friend Julia Dano, wherever you are, Julia, happy birthday, my friend. Christopher Lloyd, Back to the Future, or Alex from Taxi, 85. Tommy Chong, Mr. Pot himself, 86 years old. Gary Busey, 80 years old. Martin Sheen, 83 years old. Chicago man Dennis Franz, 79 years old. Vince Amore, happy birthday. Danny Raimondi, happy birthday. Cyndi Lauper, 71. Lena Ford from the Runaways, 66 years old. Ali Sheedy, part of the Brat Pack, 62. And from Highland Park, Illinois, Richard Marks, celebrating a birthday today, folks. Well, it's time. Tomorrow will be Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. Wednesday, Rosario's in Roselle, 7 o'clock. Thursday, Positano's in Oakbrook with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. Friday, Chicago Prime. Saturday, Taverna on Division. Melrose Park, outside patio, 8 o'clock. Guys, it's time for that last sponsor, our good friends, Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. And don't forget to download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. That's our good friends from Ace Hardware, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, thank you so much for watching the show, and welcome to autumn, fall, my favorite time of the year. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment, be kind to everybody. Life's a tough world out there, man, but be kind. And again, thank you to my friend Lenny Rago for that hookup at the Hard Rock Casino in Gary, Indiana. Guys, remember the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love, all you guys. Have a great day. See you tomorrow for Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. Bye-bye, everybody. God bless. Nick, take us out.
Oh, it's the end of the show. See you